Today, we're going on a journey to Ethiopia to explore one of the country's most famous historical sites, Gondar Castle. Welcome back to my channel, Sara in Canada. I hope you're doing well. If you're new here, don't be shy. Please hit that subscribe button. Gondar, Ethiopia, was the capital. In the 17th and 18th centuries, it became famous for its castles, built during the time of Emperor Fasilides and other rulers. The most famous one is the Fasal Gebi, a large fortress with many castles inside. One of the special things about Gondar Castle is the way it mixes different styles, like Ethiopian, Portuguese, and Indian designs. This is because many people from different cultures helped build and decorate the castle over time. This church, built by Emperor Iyasu in the style of an Aksumite basilica, Debre Birhan Selassie, is a famous church in Gondar, Ethiopia. It was built in the 17th century. Debre Birhan Selassie is not only a place of worship, but also a significant cultural site, attracting many visitors who come to admire its art and history. The church has a simple, rectangular shape, but the inside is stunning. Inside you can see many faces painted on the ceiling. These faces are angels, and they are very well known for their bright eyes and unique style. The paintings on the walls show stories from the Bible. This is important because they have stayed on the walls for centuries, showing the rich culture and religious history of Gondar. Fasal Bath served as a royal bathhouse for Emperor Fasilides and his successors, and still used for the annual Timkat festival, which celebrates on January 19th or 20th. The tree near Fasal Bath, often a large fig tree, is believed to be several hundred years old. The lion cage in Gondar, Ethiopia, was where emperors kept lions as a sign of power. It is part of the royal complex, but no lions are kept there today. The archive looks like a small castle, but it held a lot of Gondar's arts and culture. Gondar was the religious center of Ethiopia. In 1668, a council gave Roman Catholics two choices. They could either switch to the Orthodox faith or leave the country. Emperor Fasilides' grandson, Iyasu I, built another two-story palace near the first one. This grand building was 40 meters long and had 13 extra towers. The design was a mix of styles from Arabia, Africa, and Europe, all combined beautifully. The domed main hall was primarily used for formal events, but the emperor's living quarters were much smaller. At that time, the Pope's voice could be heard, and Gondar saw an economic boom. The son of Emperor Iyasu had his palace constructed in the northern region of Fasal Geri, surrounded by a protective wall stretching 900 meters. Inside the grand hall, called Singapore, hosted competitions for traveling musicians, and Darwins often played the harp there. Emperor Bakafa strengthened his imperial rule, and during his reign, a palace was built. This palace was a large structure, 250 meters long, with a central courtyard covered by a roof with tinted glass. The courtyard was used for official receptions. The emperor's advisor, who ruled on behalf of her son for most of his reign, gave permission for the palace to be built. Courtly power grew again in the late 1600s, attracting traders from Europe, the Middle East, and the Arabian Peninsula. This time became famous for its lively mix of cultures and strong economic activity. Located in a beautiful area, with a view of the city, the palace ruins make you imagine how great it once was. This is also where Empress Mentor Wahab lived when it became dangerous to stay in Fasal Gebi.